Okay, so inventory management. So before we have, I think a week ago, we have discussed about the cash management. So it is still part of the working capital. Gintatag usa-usa naton, the cash, and then now we are going to discuss about the inventory management. So it refers to the process of formulating and implementing plans and policies to efficiently meet production and merchandising requirements while minimizing costs relative to inventories. So what does it say? So ibig sabihin lang sa inventory management, ito po yung pag-compute natin ng eksaktong amount ng inventory na kailangan nating i-order, kailangan natin ilagay sa ating warehouse na hindi tayo magkakaroon ng maraming cost as to production, as to storage cost. Dapat sakto lang sa demand din ng inventories from our company. So, ayan, efficient. Dapat efficient tayo sa pag-meet ng production needs kung ilan ba yung required for that specific period because due to the demand ng mga customers natin, as well as minimizing yung cost of storage or cost of carrying the inventory sa ating mga warehouse. Okay, so we have here 4 objectives. So at the end of the lesson, you are expected to first understand the role of financial managers in inventory management. Second, understand the systems of inventory control. Third, understand the inventory management techniques. And fourth, apply the use of EOQ model. So ano nga ba ang EOQ model? So it will be discussed mamaya. Okay, kaya kindly listen to our discussion. Okay, what is the goal of inventory management? I can hear a feedback. I think may naka-on ata na mic. Medyo maingay siya.
Electric fan ada, ma'am.
Okay. So, kindly turn off lanay an iba. Okay. Sige. Yan na, may napabawaray na?
Waray na po.
Okay, great. So, here. What is the goal of inventory management? Just like what I have said earlier, it is to maintain inventory level that balances sales demand, the cost of carrying additional inventory, and the efficiency of inventory control. So, dapat balance lang sila. Kahit makakapag-meet tayo ng demand, kahit marami yung demand, as long as hindi tayo magkaka-earn or makaka-incur ng additional cost of carrying. Hindi masyadong malaki yung additional cost of carrying natin. So, we have here the inventory management techniques. So first is inventory planning. It involves the determination of the appropriate quantity and quality, as well as the right time of ordering in order to minimize costs while meeting the demand for sales. So in inventory planning, minimeasure natin kung ilan ba yung tamang quantity at quality ng mga o-orderin nating mga raw materials para sa production or inventories para ilagay sa warehouse. So, yeah, it's part of planning para sa ating EOQ or economic order quantity. Yan. Examples, economic order quantity, reorder point, just-in-time system. So, I think you are already familiar with the just-in-time system. Ito po yung every time na mayroon tayong demand or every time na mayroon tayong order from customer, dun din tayo nagpo-produce ng product or dun din tayo kumukuha ng supply from the supplier. So hindi tayo magkakaroon ng inventory sa ating warehouse or we have zero inventory sa ating warehouse in just in time kasi hindi naman tayo magkakaroon ng mga stocks of inventory because we only produce when there is a demand or when there is an order. So when we say reorder point, ito po yung amount of inventory na kailangan na nating mag-order. Like for example, every time na may 50 units na lang tayo ng inventory, kailangan na nating mag-order ng 100 units. So that is reorder point. But it will still be discussed later sa baba. Ito'y parang ano lang, parang overview lang kung ano ang reorder point. Yung economic order quantity, siya po yung exactong amount ng inventory na pwede nating ilagay sa ating warehouse or pwede nating i-order kung magkano ba yung parating o-orderin natin sa reorder point. Kung every time ba na-order tayo, kailangan 100 units lang. Kasi yan yung economic order quantity. So, ayun. So, inventory control, it involves regulation of inventory within predetermined level. Adequate stocks should be able to meet business requirements, but investment inventory should be at the minimum. So, parang in-expound lang niya yung sinabi ko kanina na hindi masyadong marami yung ating stocks or yung mga nakalagay sa ating warehouse because para hindi marami yung ating cost na ma-incur. Okay, so ayan, predetermined level. Dapat yung gagamitan natin ng EOQ na level lang kung magkano lang ba yung economic order quantity, kung ilan lang ba yung dapat nating orderin sa ganyang level, sa ganyang reorder point. Okay? So next, systems of inventory control. Yeah, here. Just-in-time production system. I have explained this kanina. So it is a demand pool driven by demand system in which each component of a finished good is produced when needed by the next production stage. Kanina, yung example ko is yung parang sa merchandising, yung parang hindi tayo yung nagpo-produce ng product. But dito sa definition niya, tayo yung nagpo-produce ng product. Like for example, dito sa ang tawag nito, gumagawa tayo ng ballpen. Merong first na stage yung paggawa ng ink. Yung second na stage yung paglagay ng kanyang case. So kung needed na dun sa paglagay ng case, dun lang natin ilalagay yung demand na yon. Hindi tayo maglalagay ng marami dahil hindi pa naman siya needed. Magkakaroon lang tayo ng additional cost if we do that. Or on the other scenario naman, kung meron lang order yung customers, dun lang tayo magpo-produce. So that is the idea behind the just-in-time production system. Okay. The fixed order quantity system. An order for a fixed quantity is placed when the inventory level reach the reorder point. This is consistent with the EOQ concept. So, sabi ko kanina, yung EOQ, every time na magre-reach na tayo sa reorder point, like for example kanina, 50 na lang na units yung nasa warehouse natin. So, every time na 50 na lang yung units sa warehouse natin, we need to order na. So, yung o-orderin natin ay parating fixed na amount. Like for example, every 50 na remaining inventory sa warehouse, kailangan na nating umorder ng 100 units. So every time na order tayo, it's always 100 units. Yan po yung fixed order quantity system. Parating ganun na karami yung ating in-order. Okay? So next one is the periodic review or replacement system. Orders are made after a review of inventory. Sandali lang, medyo maingay siya. I-mute ko lang guys ha. Okay. Ba't di na? Ayun. I think okay na. Okay. So next one is the periodic review or replacement system. Orders are made after a review of inventory level has been done at regular intervals. So it is very self-explanatory. So kailangan lang mag-order tayo after ng review lamang. Hindi pwedeng mag-order tayo without the review. So ayun, there should be a periodic review or replacement system. So optional replacement system, a combination of fixed order and replacement systems. Okay, so you can just refer on the fixed system and then yung optional replacement system. Hindi. Yung periodic review. So, ayan. So, materials requirement planning. MRP is a push or MRP. So, MRP is a push-through system that is designed to plan and control materials used in production based on computerized system that manufactures finished goods based on demand forecasts. So they are just using a computerized system. Yun po yung every time na ganito yung demand sa ganitong period, yun po yung pinuproduce natin. Pero meron lang silang tinatawag na computerized system. It's a software actually, depending on the company kung ano yung gusto nilang gamitin na software. So yan lang po yung materials requirement planning. Meron lang silang specific na software na ginagamit para ma-forecast nila kung ilan ba yung kailangang i-produce. So yun din yung o-orderin nilang mga raw materials that should be used in manufacturing of those units. So MRP2, ito po yung enhanced na MRP. So, but iba yung kanyang meaning. It's Manufacturing Resource Planning, MRP2. A closed-loop system that integrates various functional areas of manufacturing company, such as inventories, production, sales, and cash flows. It is developed as an extension of MRP. Yeah. So, yung sa MRP kanina, meron lang silang computerized system. Ito yung parang, yung MRP2 naman, siya po yung parang enhanced na MRP. Kasi it has integration of inventories, production, sales, and cash flows. And then, yung mga departments na yon, meron silang ginagamit na system na isang system lang na naka-integrate sa kanila. So, connected sila, interconnected sila. Every time na kailangan ng production ng mga inventories or raw materials, automated dun sa kanilang software na yon. Tapos, ita-transfer na lang from the inventories to the production. To the sales naman, makikita ng sales department ilan ba yung kailangan na production for the year kasi maraming demands ng mga customers. So, there is sabihin natin, there's an increase of 50% increase in sales. So, ayun, dadagdagan din nila yung production. So, doon sa system na yon, sasabihin ng sales department na marami tayong demand. So, dahil marami tayong demand, automatic, malalaman ni production yon. So, magpo-produce sila ng maraming inventories because there is an increase in demand. Okay. So, ayan. Basahin nyo lang yan, class, because actually, this is self-explanatory yung mga ganito. You can just research about it sa online, sa Google. Next one
Yes
is the...
po.
Okay. Sige, good. Next one is the enterprise resource planning. Actually, this is just an introduction about sa topic because ang focus talaga natin is yung economic order quantity at saka yung mga formulas na nandun. This is just an overview lang. So, I think this will be used sa inyong theoretical na mga questions. So, kaya makibasa na lang nito, class. So, I'm just gonna explain a little bit of this. Enterprise resource planning integrates information systems of all functional areas in a company. Every aspect of operation is interconnected as the company is connected with its customers and suppliers. So, kung kanina, connected lamang siya between the different departments, like yung inventories, production, and sales, dun sa MRP2, sa ERP naman, connected din po siya sa mga customers and suppliers. I'm not sure if yan yung ginagamit ng Lazada. Di lang ako sure, pero baka yun yung ginagamit ng Lazada. I'm just not sure. Parang ganun kasi yung pagkakaano ko sa ERP. So next one is the ABC classification system. Okay. Dito sa ABC classification system, may mga inventories tayo na kina-classify according to the value at saka yung control. So, merong mga A items, B items na tinatawag, at C items. Like for example, nung nag-order ako sa Lazada, yung sa pag cellphone yung orderin mo, medyo mas matagal siya. Kasi, mas malaki yung kanyang control as compared kung mag-order ka lang ng, sabihin natin, screen protector, or mag-order lang tayo ng casing ng cellphone, mas madali siyang makarating because hindi siya nag-undergo ng mga control. Like for example, dun sa clearing, kung okay ba yung specifications ng product, kung okay ba yung quality, etc., etc. So, ayun. Yan po yung tinatawag na A items or high value items. So, kaya matagal siyang ma-deliver is because it requires the highest possible control. Example dyan, yung laptops, yung appliances na, like for example, yung ref, kung meron kayong tindahan ng mga appliances as well as gadgets. So, ayun. Yung B items naman, yan yung medium cost items requiring normal control. So, hindi siya masyadong high valued, hindi rin siya masyadong low valued. So, nasa gitna lang yung B items. Ano bang example natin dun sa, like for example, dun sa store na binilhan ko? Meron silang mga cellphones na sabihin natin ranging from 20,000 plus. Tapos meron din silang mga cellphones ranging from 10,000 and below. So, mas madaling dumating yung ranging from 10,000 and below as compared to the 20,000 and above. Kasi, hindi siya masyadong stricto as compared to the high-valued items. Katulad na lang sa Lazada ulit, di ba meron silang tinatawag na cut-off na amount, like for example, 30,000 lang and below na amount yung pwede nating ma-order ng COD. Pag above 30,000 or 35,000 ata, hindi na pwedeng mag-COD, so kailangang bayaran mo na siya agad. So that's one way to control the inventory also. Next one is the C items. Kung yung B nasa medium, yung A nasa high value or pinaka, yung C naman, siya yung pinaka low cost items. Siya yung nasa first na type. Okay? Yung lowest among the three. So, low cost items requiring the simplest possible control. Like for example, yung sinabi ko kanina, yung sa casing ng phone. So, hindi siya masyadong matagal dumating. It's because hindi naman siya nag-undergo ng maraming control. So, ayan. Yan po yung ABC classification system. Okay. So now this is the most important part of our discussion because this is actually the focus. So it's economic order quantity. I've been saying this kanina that EOQ is the number of units of inventory na parati nating o-orderin every time magre-reach na tayo sa reorder point. Okay, so I'm gonna read na lang yung definition sa ating material. The quantity to be ordered, to which minimizes the sum of ordering and carrying costs. The total inventory cost functions includes, okay? Yan po yung sinabi ko kanina, yung kung magkano lang, kung ilang amounts lang, kung ilang quantity lang ang dapat nating i-order every time we make an order. Na hindi tayo mag-i-incur ng maraming ordering and carrying cost. So, ayun. Yung composition po ng EOQ natin is 1, carrying cost. So yung example ng carrying cost is storage cost, interest cost, spoilage, insurance. So every time na mag-order tayo, like for example, nag-rerenta lang tayo ng warehouse, it's part of the carrying cost. Okay? Yung renta natin sa warehouse na yon dahil doon natin ini-store yung ating mga inventories. So that's part of our carrying cost. Next one is the ordering cost. So which decrease with order size, of course. So like for example, mag-order na naman tayo sa Lazada. Pag mag-order tayo sa Lazada, kung medyo sakto lang siya sa isang box na maliit, medyo mas mababa yung shipping niya. Whereas, kung mag-order tayo ng, like for example, yung upuan na uso ngayon, yung parang ginagamit ng mga artista, I guess, sa mga taping, yung unit na yun is mas malaki yung kanyang shipping fee. So, that's one form of ordering cost. So, syempre, malaki yung ordering cost natin kasi mas malaki yung item. Or kung mag-order naman tayo ng maraming mga cellphone cases, mas malaki din yung ating shipping fee. Nakadepende sa size at saka sa weight ng item. Okay. So first example of ordering cost is a transportation. or delivery costs. Yan po yung sa shipment or shipping fee. Letter B, administrative cost of purchasing and cost of receiving and inspecting goods. Okay, kasi sa ibang companies, meron tayong tinatawag na receiving department. At meron din tayong tinatawag na purchasing department. So, yung pinagsusweldo natin sa mga receiving department at saka yung mga overhead doon, it's part of our ordering cost din. It's an admin cost actually. So, okay. Economic order quantity formula. Ito po yung formula na kailangan nating tandaan. Don't forget about the two doctors. So, every time na maririnig nyo yung EOQ or economic order quantity, isipin nyo lang yung dalawang doctors ha. Yung two doc. Pero, yung isang doktor nasa baba. Kaya meron tayong C sa baba. So, two doc. Okay? Ano nga ba ang meaning ng formula na to? Okay. O, it means that the cost of placing an order. Yan po yung ordering cost, yan po yung mga shipping fee, yan po yung receiving department expenses. It's a part of administrative cost. Annual demand in units naman for letter D. So, kung ilan ba yung kailangan natin sa isang taon, it's letter D. Makikita natin yun mamaya sa problem. Letter C naman is for the annual cost of carrying 1 unit in inventory for 1 year. So kindly don't forget yung mga word na annual. Kasi minsan, dyan tayo nagkakamali. Kasi merong mga problems na yung nakalagay is monthly. So kailangan pa natin siyang i-multiply ng 12. So meron din nakalagay na weekly. So kailangan pa natin siyang i-multiply by 4, multiplied by 12. So ayun. Don't forget, annual yan ha. Annual din to. Ito naman na cost of placing an order, don't forget that this is every time na mag-order tayo. Baka yung nakalagay, annual ordering cost. So, i-divide pa natin yan kung gaano ba tayo karami umu-order ng isang taon. So, ganon. Okay. Don't forget the assumptions of the EOQ model. Demand occurs at a constant rate throughout the year. Lead time on the receipt of the orders is constant. Explain ko mamaya yung tungkol sa lead time. The entire quantity ordered is received at one time. The unit cost of the items ordered are constant. Thus, there can be no quantity discounts. Lastly, there are no limitations on the size of the inventory. Okay. So, ano nga ba ang lead time? Yan po yung class kindly paki-silence lang yung yung mic. Okay. So when applied to the manufacturing operations, before that, ano nga ba ang lead time? So yung lead time po, yung time na nag-accrue from the time nga the order was made up to the time na na-receive nyo yung inventory. Like for example, nag-order ako ng cellphone sa Lazada ngayon. Tapos, marireceive ko siya after 5 days. Yung 5 days na yon, yan po yung lead time. So, kindly take note of this one. Okay. So, when applied to manufacturing operations, the EOQ formula may be used to compute the economic lot size. So, parehas din po yung formula natin, but then may pagkakaiba lang when it comes to the meaning of the formula for each letter. So, O is the setup cost. Para parehas lang din yun. Yung ordering cost, ito, setup cost. D, annual production requirement. And letter C, annual cost of carrying 1 unit inventory for 1 year. Parehas lang. Yung pagkakaiba lang ito, setup cost siya instead of ordering cost. Okay? So, let's move to the next one. When EOQ figure is available, the average inventory is computed as follows. So, this is the formula for average inventory. So, kung meron tayong problem na naghahanap ng average inventory, okay, kung mag-close yung natin, yung live pala natin, kindly come back na lang. So, because this is only good for 40 minutes. I have an activity for you to do like a seat work. So, kindly come back. Okay. Average inventory, kung meron naman tayong EOQ, i-divide lang natin siya ng 2. So, this is the formula for the average inventory. Reorder point, this is the time na mag-order tayo. Like yung sinabi ko kanina, every time na 50 units na lang yung inventory natin, mag-order na tayo. So, yan po yung reorder point natin. Okay. So, this is the formula for reorder point. ADU multiplied by NLT plus SS. What is ADU? It is the average daily usage. So, makikita din natin ito mamaya sa formula. NLT, it is the normal lead time. Di ba? Yung lead time kanina, yung number, yung, ano tawag nito? Yung panahon ng pag-order, yung time from the time of purchase up to the time of receipt ng yung product, ng yung inventory. So that is the lead time. Ito yung normal. Meron din tayong tinatawag na tawag dun, maximum lead time. Yan po yung paminsan-minsan nagkakaroon ng delay. So meron tayong tinatawag na maximum lead time. So you will come across with that maximum lead time sa problem solving, but hindi pa siya ngayon. So SS, safety stock. Yan po yung amount ng inventory na nakalagay lang sa ating warehouse in case merong additional orders para hindi tayo magkakaroon ng stock outs. Okay? The objective is to order at a point in time so as not to run out of stock before receiving the inventory ordered, but not so early that an excessive quantity of safety stock is maintained. So yun po yung sinabi ko kanina, kailangan hindi tayo magkaroon ng stock outs at the same time hindi naman tayo magkakaroon ng maraming safety stock which will cause additional carrying cost, okay? So there may be stock out situation if, okay, ito po yung mga situation na meron tayong stock out. Demand is greater than expected during the lead time. Paano ba nangyayari yung ganyan? Okay? Like for example, umorder tayo ng semento. Mga, let's say, 100 bags of cement. Tapos, yung lead time niya is, sabihin natin, 5 days. Nung mga second day pa lang, may umorder na sa atin. Umorder siya ng 100 bags din na cement. Sabihin na lang natin, 150 bags na lang ng cement. Pero wala pa tayong stocks dahil meron lang tayong 50 bags na cement sa ating warehouse. So yung mangyayari, magkakaroon tayo ng stock out. Siyempre, bibenta na lang natin yung 50 kung magustuhan ng buyer. Kung okay lang sa kanya, kahit 50 muna. So sayang yung opportunity. Nabenta na sana natin yung 150, but because merong stock out, kulang nga yung supply natin, so meron tayong opportunity cost in that case. So meron tayong stock out situation. Next one, the order time exceeds the lead time. Okay. So next is lead time is the period, between the time the order is placed and received. Okay. Okay, so I would like you to do the exercise letter A and letter B. Letter A, B, and C for A muna. Sige, A muna for, let's say, 5 minutes using the formula given. So, mag-aantay lang ako dito sa inyo para mag-solve sa ating first problem. Just let me know kung meron kayong solution dyan. Tapos, kindly, na lang din, explain natin kung paano nakuha yun. Okay? Class, are you there? Hello,
Yes,
people?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So, 5 minutes, ha? Gamitin nyo lang yung EOQ na formula. I'm gonna wait.
Ma'am, pwede po pa ma'am, ang formula?
Ang formula, anay? Here. Alin na lang, para mas conscious. Okay. So it's 449, 450. So kunin ko yung answers niyo by 4:55. Okay na, nakapya na niyo para i-move ko nga diha baba. Or may copy ka mo han koan, problem.
Sige, ma'am. Ito na pan problem, ma'am.
Okay, sige. Okay. Photo Traders Incorporated sells dog food, which it buys from a local manufacturer. Photo Traders sells 24,000 cases evenly throughout the year. The cost of carrying one unit in inventory for 1 year is 11.52 pesos, and the order cost per order is 38.40 pesos. Okay? Ang requirement ay EOQ, and then total order cost, and then total in carrying cost.